Good day, players. This is how to play Craft the World game, the Underground World. So, this is the fourth world of the campaign, but I will just custom it and we'll see how this game is played. Alright. And so, we are entering into the underground world. So, here the trees are mushrooms, and I have one dwarf, which will collect resources and build interesting things like buildings and towers and statues and walls and other stuff. Okay, these mushrooms are also trees. They count as wood. So let's check what I have. Apparently, I start with some tools. This is an axe to cut trees faster and the pickaxe to dig faster. With double click, I will directly equip this axe and the pickaxe on the dwarf. Okay, so there is nothing else in the inventory. I will check now the workshop. Here I can craft things and see what materials do I have. For now we have 3 wood coming from these mushrooms. No advanced materials, some signs, and now I have the recipe how to create a stone tools. But I need stones for them. And food. Apparently the dwarves can eat mushrooms. But the food also come from berries, from these bushes. Okay, so now I have just one dwarf and it will take time, but with the axe it will get these materials, these trees, faster. There are some berries. Also, there is a portal. I can place this portal, let's say here, and it will be a little faster, but later I will use it to go to very far locations, which we'll check in a while. So, the first task for the dwarf is to collect wood, stone, and dirt, and food. The dirt comes from the ground. Now, when I begin to dig underground, here on the map we can see the depth of this world and how many things I will have to dig out. Okay, meanwhile there are more materials. So I get some stone, wood, some leaves, and resin, which comes from the trees too. Okay. Now, let's see what I can craft for now. Nothing. Okay, I need more stones here. There are some stones. Let's get them. And this is sand. I will need the sand to craft more advanced items. And so, the dwarf will continue to move around, do my jobs that I have pointed. For example, I will place 2 more jobs here. Okay, now this hole here is not okay. So I will need a ladder, but I don't still have the ladders. I will go to the technology tree, another very interesting part of this game. And to build the ladders, I will just need to be 2nd level. Okay, we'll reach that in a while. Also, I can increase the speed to double speed. Okay. So every time the dwarf do something, we get experience. Alright. Now, with the level 2, I got this totem. It will be used later to point out a house. For now, I will need to level up the terrain. So to use some of the materials, I place them in the equipment slot. Of course, if I can use it. For example, I cannot use the leaves directly, but I can use the ground directly. I'll take this ground here, and because it is Halloween these days, I have some Halloween theme. That should be a slime, but it is now a strange Halloween pumpkin. And it will give resources if it is taken down. Alright. So when I click on the creature, one of the dwarfs will go. Also, I can control the dwarves directly by this key control, and with the case I can control it now. But yet, to do a job, I will need to point it with the mouse. Okay, this is how to control the dwarf. They can go to sleep later. These things I will have to go to take them manually. Also, this scrolls that I just got right here is for making abilities of the dwarves. Every dwarf can have 3 abilities. Now this one is natural ability, carpenter. I can use this and make it archer. But for this he will need balls, which I will discover later in the game. It is so exciting. And here now I have the ability to create the ladder. I need 2 wood. I can directly place the wood if I have them and create these ladders. Now I will place them here. And wait, why? I will need this hole. And we'll begin with 1 ladder to dig down. It should be a main ladder. I can place 2 ladders on the both sides of the warehouse, or 1 central, or anything creative. Okay, so I will need these tunnels. There are some strange creatures growing underground. They all will give me leaves, and I will need the leaves for the first beds. So let's try to make the first house. Okay. It is good the terrain to be leveled up so the dwarf can move without obstacles. If there are obstacles, they will need to jump and go through them. But before that, let's see what this world has. Actually, no, let's cut some tree. Okay, this is some bonus thing. Okay, we have this strange bunker. I will have to avoid it for now. Okay, I can zoom the map, zoom in, zoom out. Right, here is how I use the portal. I can go in far locations and take the material there. Let's see, can I craft my first axe? Yep, 2 axes. This is for trees, and I will need for cutting trees. Now, every dwarf should have this equipment to work faster. Okay. These trees, they are big. It takes time to get. And we have only 2 dwarfs. When I craft things, it gives experience, so if I can craft more stuff, I will grow the level faster. And so, what else? Light. Alright, so when I'm going deep underground, I will need some light, like torches. Where are my torches? There they are. Okay, I will need level 3 to be able. And there is this ghost that is messing with the warehouse. But he's not harmful. Let's see. Okay, what's happening with that forest? Also, there is daylight, and at level 4, I think. There we go, level 3. some spooky creatures will begin to attack the dwarves. Wait. So it is not only nice and cozy digging, it is a lot of fighting later. So apparently there is day and night in the underground. Also, okay, let's make it a day and see these islands on the top. And of course, I will always have to check what new things I have to craft. There are the torches. And what equipment do I have for the dwarves? Okay. Now, what is the distance of placing the torches is a personal choice. But there should be light. Also, we have spell light beside the teleporter if I need light. But in general, most of the mana is used for the portal. It is very useful. Okay. Ah, wait, what is that pumpkin? Hey, you scary thing. Go for dinner. And the pumpkin is cooked for dinner. Let's cook another pumpkin. Okay, now if I dig this out, the water will spill. But, okay, to have a house where the dwarf can sleep and rest, I will need to close this little house with a hatch. Yes, the hatch. Also, I'm making levels. Dwarf, and the first wave will come in 46 minutes. Okay, here is a hatch. Okay, now this place is closed, right? Now I have to put some beds, but I haven't discovered them yet. Let's make some fighting stuff. Equipment dwarfs. Now this dwarf is a female, and it's a mage first ability. Let's make it logger. She can cut trees faster. Okay, next one. It is miller, so one combat ability and one club. Alright, I need access and stone. Alright then. Now, the dwarves are procrastinating. They don't have jobs. I need to put them jobs and they will immediately attend these things. And so there are my first beds. Now, okay, let's make one bed. Apparently wood is very sparse here. It is a lot of mushrooms picking and chopping. Let's get this wood. And I have my first bed. There is, I will place it here. But it should be inside a shelter. To make it a shelter, I will need to place the totem. There is that totem. I will place it, well, here in the, let's say in the middle, under the thing. And when there is the totem, it will complete a house there. House complete. Now this dwarf can go to rest, and it will increase the health. And so this is how to play the game. Very cool game, and it is a lot to explore. There are potions, books, a lot of crafting things, materials that you will find in the bottom. Finally, let's check these islands. These islands, they are inhabited by some floating creatures, and these roots are the main source of roots here. Because this ground don't have a lot of roots. And the roots are very useful for potions. And also on the Hellwind I get this strange bonuses. I just got this head This head actually gives 20 armor, but -1 agility, and it is a heaven head. Let's print screen that. Okay. This is for now, and Bart Ogi out.